Hello! Welcome to no sound. Whoa! There's the sound. Everybody, welcome back to Pathfinder. Just say a different P. Because I'm dumb.
Adventures can wait.
Jeez Louise. So, yeah, we're back with Pathfinder. If you're watching on YouTube, you might be thinking,
Gather our strength.
Brandon, you said you wouldn't do it 3 days in a row. Joke's on you. I didn't. I skipped a day, but I didn't upload the video properly.
With passion and pointless vanity. I found it disturbing.
Ooh.
Well, it's his sepulchre. Anyone is free to do whatever they wish in their own house, even if they're dead.
Ah. Okay. So I know we need to go when we go back over there, but I want to rest up so we can hopefully get the hopefully TM, so we get the dying status away from our 3 guys. I'm really angry that I have nobody I can assign this position. That is so fucking stupid. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna complain about it this time. I'm just gonna live with it. I need to clear myself of that, will die next time state. Plus, it allows everybody to get a little bit of their negatives to go away, hopefully. Oh! Now they're only trouble instead of, going to die. I think as long as we avoid overspending, I think we should be fine for the I just didn't want it to be so far into the red with all those negative effects and everything going on. It's just kind of a pain in the ass, you know. Purchase a little more than 71, eh? Let's purchase 91. Because I don't want to have a. I wish you could like. All right, you could buy BP. Make conversation. Like if I've got the money, it to buy my BP in order to not go into debt. Not leaving? Oh, we'll see what that works out. Guess we'll just go buy the stuff we need from one of the vendors. What? Haha, what? Just return again at a higher level. Just come back. You're gonna remember where this chest is. I would hate to break it to you, Strum, but we're not gonna find any of those around here. I have a certain effect on women, and that's to drive them as far away as humanly possible. It also works on men, to be honest. Anybody I want to be friends with. Wait, can I just pay her to... Hmm... Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. Actually, I need like 2 per spell. I need like 2, 4. I mean, yeah, I guess, but at the same rate. I'm talking about people I actually, people I physically met. Once you've seen me physically, then then my amazing repelling abilities take place. I don't know who the fuck would be able to equip a fucking super ninja star. If it's your talent, you shouldn't be doing it for $1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd rather pay for it than just fucking sit around. Friendship never dies? Yeah, again. Great concept. But, no. Friends are just people who haven't stabbed you in the back yet. Haha. Ha 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 ha. I laugh because it's true and it hurts. Anyway, I'm playing more Pathfinder, yeah. Oh, man. Ugh, boy. Come on, loading. So we need to go around here, I think. Are you just generating shitposts now for me? Is this what this is now?
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Adventures can
Oh,
wait.
can I really not go there? Sure. Just need to rest up. Very real to you. I honestly, if I said anything that responds to, I have no fucking clue. It's amazing how quickly I forget things. Like honestly, goldfish. I'm just a goldfish, man. Living my goldfish life. Our way is blocked by a huge crevice in the ruddy rock, carved out by wind and rain, as wide as 3 or 4 humans lying end to end, at least 3 times as deep. It stretched in both directions as far as we could see. Looking down over a cliff, I saw something that made me wince. Among the rocks on the sandy yellow ochre floor was a body. Body embroidered frock, and loosely fit embroidered frock and bronze skin marked him as a man of Taldor. His knapsack lay half open nearby, and a variety of random things were scattered along the floor of the gorge. Judged by the body's position, the poor man fell to his death. If it couldn't have been there for long, as the rocks and the sand nearby were still dark with blood. Had he simply gotten too close to the cliff and stumbled, or did he try to climb down the rock face? And if so, why? It would seem it wouldn't be easy to climb down where we were at, but a few dozen steps away we could find a good combination of bulges, cracks, and ledges that would make for a somewhat more convenient path. After a bit of planning, we plotted a route, and even an amateur could handle. I want the 21 to roll a check for 20. Once again, the length of rope proved itself indispensable for adventuring. Oh, I had, I think, a rope on me. See? That's why I keep a rope. I'm pretty sure it's also only you hear strumpet, so, like, if you manage to me to talk, it'd be amazing, but... Especially when the adventurer knows how to tie a good knot. The climb down was rather easy to do as we pushed our feet against the rock wall and descended into the crevice. It took half an hour for us to climb down. The whole team finally made it down to investigate the dead man's body. We guessed right. The poor fellow had clearly died on impact. A lot of different types of gear had been scattered around in the sand. Armor, tools, even scythes and hammers. It was clear this was much more than a single person could carry. The gear in the knapsack on the man's body were well preserved, but most of what we found lying on the crevice floor was corroded and useless. Spearheads and swords crumbled at the touch, and the armor had so many holes in it looked like delicate lace. If not for the poor condition, there'd have been enough to outfit a whole regiment. I also noticed something that couldn't be seen from above. A large stone stood blocking a hole in the wall. A sickly sweet smell leaked out from the dark, narrow crack it remained. Man. How do you sign an enema? And I don't even have an Instagram, so I'm gonna go ahead and not make whatever now, just for that specific reason. We all pushed the stone together, and it moved in the ease, only to immediately release an incredible stench in the air. We found a small cave, but what was in it? Gods, it was full of charred, half-decomposed bodies, and lying among them were some huge gray eggs, covered with sticky slime. I've never seen anything like them, but one of our party members recalled a story they'd heard from a traveling scientist late one night at a roadhouse. Just, you know. What's a fleet box? Drunk as could be, the gnome laughed as he recounted a tale from some desert nomads about a giant worm capable of killing you with a single touch and shooting lightning from its eyes. Anytime a caravan was lost in the sands, the nomads blamed it on these worms. The worms were said to gather dozens of corpses together and leave them to keep their eggs warm, with the extra benefit of providing a food source for the newly born worms, other than their own brothers and sisters. Most citizens and academia were largely dismissed the story as superstition, of course. That was when we heard some strange sounds, like someone moving huge mounds of sand nearby, and the sound was coming toward us quickly. Oh, is it? God. Look. I want to hear about your poop box. Of course, I would fucking even know what that is, you know. What that is. Oh, man. We drew our weapons and struck the disgusting eggs. Our steel saying that hard skin and gooey green slime oozed from the eggs. There was suddenly no air to breathe. Tears streamed from our eyes. Our throats grew raspy, and we started to cough. It was long before we had to evacuate, but not before we managed to destroy over half the clutch. The noise continued to grow louder, emphasized with strange, dull sounds, as though the ground itself were muttering in some ancient language, with a dry, coarse tongue. And then a wave of sand rose from the far entrance of the gorge, and the crest, the waves, were coming straight for us. It's time to make ourselves scarce. A fountain of sand and dust erupted not 100 steps from us. From the ground emerged a gigantic oblong head, attached to a long, muscular body with no shoulders. The creature clearly resembled a worm, but it was thick as a century-old oak. A hide was covered with warts and oozed a sticky yellow secretion, leaving the wet trail along the sand. Lightning shot from its gaping mouth, lighting up its immense throat. The air took on a smell of storm as the monster barreled towards us. Fleetwood Mac. I don't think he'd appreciate you. We never climbed so fast in our lives. The worm was almost as fast, rapidly clawing at the wall and reaching for our feet, attempting to try grab any of us it could. After making it up to the top of the cliff, we kept running until we were out of breath. It was only then we felt safe. Secretion. Your vile secretions, monster. How about the... Just barfs everywhere. I can't imagine seeing a secreting worm is everybody's favorite pastime. Gotta be honest. You kidding me, right? Oh my god. It only restores 1 per use! Why? Why do you do this to me, game? Why are you like this? So hurtful.
Yes, I'm still here.
Wait. She only has the Constitution and Strength drains. Is it enough to value that? No. She's got a day left on hers. Fuck it. I don't care enough. Does anyone... Struggling. You keep that in your pants. I refuse. I mean, when you get a sunburn, you shed your skin, right? Oh god, that disgusting ass picture of the guy with like the skin pocket. Ugh. Bit of soda left. Don't leave. These megas will be placed in the correct order. They will loosen my chains. Yeah, who the fuck are you? I was betrayed by my faithful. Now I seek help from a stranger. God, I don't even want to hear why. Just really, this is like a bad idea to ask you why. What does that mean, correct order?
In due time.
God. Have I got the movie for you? Have you seen the Austin Powers movie Goldfinger? I think that's the right one. I didn't watch it. Well, I watched the end of it. My brother was watching it. And, I think you'd identify with the character Goldfinger. Just a lot. Just, you know, personal reasons. Oh, you know what? I bet you it's like 1, 2... I mean, what is this puzzle? I don't understand. Oh. Vermicine death is... Anything else around here? I didn't hold tab last time. I should hold tab. It's not like any kind of visual cue, I don't think. I thought maybe like the number of stones. Or maybe it's... Okay. Maybe it's this. 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 this center. Let's see if we can walk out, come back in. But I think it's making it hard to get out. Good puzzle. We're doing good. Off to a good start. Ice. Really love ice from ASMR, right? Amazing ice again. ASMR. 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 I think I figured out why nobody watched my videos. Crunch, crunch. I mean, I thought maybe it was the missing, had to do with the missing blocks, but maybe it's. One, two, three, four. So there's 5 slots, so it wouldn't make any sense then. These are the only 2 rows that aren't missing one, but it's 4. They're all missing 1. I thought maybe that maybe that was a thing. Maybe it's 3, 4. Maybe it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 3, 4. No. Uh, 4, 4, 5, 4, 4. I have no clue this is even doing anything. And there's no other obvious things, right? No, I just blind. No. I don't know. Place the megaliths in the correct. It says place the megaliths. Why does it say there's not 2? There's not 4 of them. There's not even 2 of them. It's not like it's not 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 3. Try that. I mean, that's we're going the wrong way, but like 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, or even like I don't know. Fuck it. There's nothing else around here. I held tab and ran everywhere. Can't Canera always see invisible as well? Also, is my order mixed up again, or is everybody in the right spot? Everybody's in the right spot. I just don't remember Canera being second, so I think maybe Lindsay and Canera switched spots, but that's so inconsequential that who cares? I really don't understand this puzzle. There's multiple shrines on the map. I'm not going to read how to do it, but there's multiple shrines on the map, that's why. I don't see how you could get the where it needs to be from that, but you know. Fuck it. No problem. You have bigger fish to fry right now. There it is. Let's go kill some barbarian. Twice born my ass. Ice. Iceborn. And some barbarians are sitting near the bonfire, speaking in low voices and casting sidelong glances toward the tomb entrance. Noticing you, one of them reaches for his weapon out of habit, but he catches himself and instead pats the space on the log beside him. God, I just turn over and just fucking punch me in the face, strumpet. Greetings, traveler. Come have a seat. Don't suppose you heard anything about the battle between Tegalud and Restov, have you? Who won? How'd it go? Really? And they're sitting, then what are we sitting around here for? Quiet! Numera is far away, and he's still very close. What is this place? Tomb is a peerless Armag, great chieftain and invincible fighter, and damn his hide. What are you doing here? Our chieftain brought us here. Took several of us into the tomb with him, and told the rest to wait outside. No one's left the place since, and we've been sitting here for weeks. Maybe, but that's, what if he isn't? Sisters always claimed that once he entered the tomb, he'd be the lightest fighter and glory in ever you saw. Maybe they were lying, but what if they weren't? I'd certainly hate to be the one who disobeyed his orders. I'm gonna look normal. There's a sister standing guard at the entrance. She's a mighty witch, crazy as a bat. She won't just let you in. Even if she did, there's a lot of traps down there. And if you make it past the traps, there's still Armag to deal with. He'll kill you. But hey, you're welcome to try. Safe journey. I wish you the best out of here too. What's that? I picked up a fetish. It's feet. Everybody's got the feet fetish. No one's looking for that rare, wholesome.
I failed. I'm sorry.
Impossible!
Yeah.
What's that?
If Lindsay didn't get it, I wasn't getting it. Sounds it's dirty and untidy.
Their life ends here!
Oh god, don't know any of these fucking bitches.
Let us strike as one.
Tear them apart!
Taste my fury.
This will hurt!
Serves you right.
Repent.
Why did her AC suddenly go up so much? Power attack shaken. Unearthly Grace.
Do not falter.
Oh, come on! She killed herself. Barbarians gather around the sister's bloody. She fucking nuked herself, man. So that's it. The witch is gone. There's no turning back now. Ari won't waste time investigating. He'll just tear our heads off. To the abyss with him. We were supposed to wait here for him until we're old and gray. He's a traitor, not a chieftain. First, he takes us to conquer Restov without any proper scouting, like sheep to the slaughter. And then he leaves his forces before a huge battle to go digging around in some hole in the ground. Other chieftains would have been deposed for far less. A fucking vanishing boy. Right. Enough is enough, I say. Whether he's dead or alive, we go back to Numeria. We'll tell the elders everything, and they can choose a new chieftain. Good luck. Good luck to you! Alright, why did it sound like number 4? Okay, Cookie. No straying. Probably should make sure to quick save, huh? I like my quick saving. I'm not doing it.
You see that?
I'm there.
Look at all the fetishes.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Oh, cool. Level reductions. I love when you guys have that ability.
You deserved it.
You should have run!
Your life ebbs low.
I should probably have Mari equip her second execution. Because, you know, if nothing, I'm sure ghost count is undead. Probably not, actually. So where are the traps in this room, huh? Oh. We felt a cold breeze as soon as we entered the room. Ice shards appear on the walls and floors. In a labyrinth of thick ice walls group around us. The walls are waist high to a human, but they were up head high to me. The center of the room had a pressure plate on the floor, while the entrance to the labyrinth had a massive pedestal carrying a tiger statue made of ice. The exit was the far end of the room, locked, of course. The inscription above it read, "Trial of Strength." The air in which the room was cool. The air in the room was cool, and the temperature dropped with each passing moment. It seemed like a magic. It was stealing all the warmth in the room bit by bit, wasting no more time, Lee. Labyrinth is complex, with numerous turns and dead ends. No easy task for an 8-year-old. We found the right path and a heartbeat left sign marking the way along the ice walls. Heartpower was still ahead. I had to drag the ice statue through the maze without losing any limbs to frostbite. The ice tiger merely ran through the maze, pushing it as it was much easier than expected, but the labyrinth itself was extremely risky. Sometimes, to get 5 steps closer to the center, we had to make a loop longer than the whole room's perimeter. We kept pushing the ice tiger right around in its broad rear end, moving it ever forward. It wasn't too hard, all told. The inventive folks who created this labyrinth must have been trying to mock anyone who underwent this trial. One moment, the right path led us almost to the center, and the next led us to the opposite direction, almost out to the edge of the room. We didn't give up, taking heart in the thought that Armag must have had to do the same. It certainly wasn't easy dragging the ice tiger along the stone floor, but I mean, we had fucking Amari just pushed the entire way by herself. But at least we didn't have to fight any real tigers. I mean, sure, one real tiger would be a lot easier than this. animals aren't really that much danger at this point in our career. Our path took us through a wide loop and a long curving passage, which brought us closer to the center before taking us far away from it back again. We finally managed to push the statue to the center of the room, right onto the pressure plate. The pressure plate trembled beneath the statue's weight, and the roaring pillar of flame erupted all the way in the ceiling. The ice tiger evaporated in a heartbeat, along with the entire labyrinth. The room warmed rapidly, even becoming a bit hot. The stone door opened, and the path was clear.
You should take a look.
Okay. Pretty easy, pretty easy. Whoa!
Anything else?
I do what I must.
What's that?
The second we step through the door.
Applause, please.
I'm off.
Yeah, what's the chance that there's guys we're not seeing here? What? What? What?
In due time.
Also, apparently Amari stepped on a trap and he just didn't do anything. One of those came in searching of Armag's resting place, but they found their own deaths instead. I like how, you know, of course they were probably already dead, but the way the game functions, they had to die in front of us, which was just kind of funny. Ah. Ow!
Patience.
Man.
Ouch.
I guess right.
Well, son was lost in thought.
Ona Adayana.
Realistically, the fire did the most damage out of anything.
I'm there.
I just like the guys who right in front of us randomly.
Applause, please.
Who will prevail? Doesn't matter.
This is going to hurt.
Any last wishes?
Eh. 2 skeletons and a cleric. Yeah. I just normally do it later.
Stay behind
I don't even using the recipes, honestly. What did they cast? Oh, jeez. There's 2 clerics. I love clerics so much. Especially when they're on an enemy team. So there's no skeleton. If anybody cared. Wow. Stock space and spectrum there.
burn.
Come on.
This is where I step in.
Get rid of the guy with 5 wolves first. One Smilodon. Stronger than 10 wolves. 10 wolves, 5 wolves, the 3 wolves, what? Just some unordained amount of wolves. I feel like, right? Even if I...
Bring it!
Yeah.
What a waste!
Strike!
I'm helping.
Flames take you.
Serves you right.
I love that you can just kill the summon. Or the summoner. Okay. Not a horribly difficult room. I don't know. I don't really do the recipes that much. I mean, I have a bunch saved, but... even then, like, are they good? I imagine they're better than not doing them, but... then I gotta gather stuff, and I gotta, you know... you have to work. Ooh. +1 instead of heavy armor, which would be nice to bring along, but I don't want to really carry it at this moment, so I'll probably grab on the way out if it's worth it. Okay. Yeah, I haven't looked through most of the bonuses, to be honest. I just take the generic one, because, like, it's free, it's a +1 bonus and all. I mean, is there, like, anywhere I can see them, even? Probably not. Yeah. Well, I mean, free to a point. Some of the stuff you have to collect a lot of the generic stuff if you got it, but I don't know. I'm not sold on it being a very important part of the game. You know? But yeah, I get where you're coming from. Another fight room, it looks like. Here, ghost. Walls are marked with rough stone and have almost no decoration. There he is.
Taste my fury.
I hate that they reduce level.
Let us strike as one.
I've done this before over. I'm just gonna die of lack of levels. Let's just have him heal himself. No. Oh, I think the thing sensing them is, there it is. Hopefully make it use all its moving up so it can't hit, and I just didn't even do that in the slightest. Canary, just take care of him, please. And she missed. God, I don't like how the ghost, like,
Do not falter.
drips so much when you hit them.
Follow if you dare.
Like, are these ghosts made of, like, water or something?
I like what I see.
It's ectoplasm, maybe? Just to go... if you smack it, you know. It's unbecoming of a ghost. Bloody Bone Beast and a Greater Earth Elemental. Oh, boy.
Always ready.
Don't I have Greater Earth Elemental huge now? If I became a Earth Elemental, I would have a... oh, boy. I think it's acid, right? Vulnerability to electricity. For some reason. Resist acid. I don't understand why the Earth Elemental has vulnerability to... That's just silly to me. Yeah, but I feel like you unless like the air elemental does damage that I'm not aware of. Try to walk forward, whatever. Apparently Lindsay just wasn't paying attention to the team. Jeez. Who's fucking Mr. Skeleton over here? With his ability to actually hit stuff. Oh, it's right there, enemies. That's why they can hit. Ha 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 ha! No, yeah, all of them have strengths and weaknesses, but I just feel like the one that makes the least sense to me is the fact that Earth is strong to acid, but weak to electricity. I feel like they got that reversed. Right? Like, wouldn't an Earth elemental be weak to electricity?
Tear them apart!
Any last wishes?
Like, I mean, I get that, like...
This will hurt.
Oh my god. Oh, I love art to hit. It's not even bad. I'm very unlucky.
Repent.
I don't think it's bad. Okay. I prefer to hit this guy.
Flames take you.
Earth climb? Hmm.
They go down!
I don't know. I find that all the forms, especially the elemental, are really weak. Like, poison doesn't, in my mind, do enough to validate its like useness for like the two swing.
Won't kill
Oh god, is she really gonna go down?
You should have run!
I also feel like if I do one attack
Let us strike as
and
one.
it dies, I shouldn't
Your
be penalized
life
having. I mean, that count as a full attack round.
Taste my fury.
Okay, should be able to kill him. There we go.
Strike!
Anything else?
Scroll of Heal. Does that, in any way, shape, or form, help me with the? It's Raise Dead. It's also Raise Dead. Why aren't they? Because they're the same level. It's kind of weird. Though, no, it's not down there either. I could have sworn it said Scrolls of Heal. And I would like to know why these Scrolls of Raised Dead are in different positions. Do I have Scrolls of Heal? I want to see if we get rid of the... Here it is. No. Wait. No, not... Oh, yeah, that's probably it. Worth shield gold pieces versus... Yep, you're right. Though the game has done some weird stuff where it won't like so... Why aren't these stacked? But then you can stack them. See? It does have some weird stacking issues sometimes, so that's what I figured it was. But no sirree, Bob. Everybody please get in the corner so Harem can give us a blast. Good old Manuel Bat. Wow, Harem. 8 points. That's a little better. Jeez Louise, Harem. You're really letting me down today. have vowed to use more potions because I keep so many in my bag. It's going so poorly. Is there more in here? Is the next question. I don't know. I think all the forms on a person is just garbage, right? Like, is there any other way I can see the abilities? Like tripping bite, yeah, sure, it's nice, but late game it's useless. Leopard, I think it's the same thing, right? It has the maybe it's a different animal. Smilodon's pretty good because it's like the same thing as my Smilodon, which, well, in theory, it's the same thing. I've never been able to get it off as well. But like I don't know. I just feel like resist electricity, vulnerability to acid. Why is the air elemental, like, I get it resists like electricity, right? Why does it have a vulnerability to acid? Heck, I mean, I could argue you could switch it the other way around too, just to switch these two. But it's not like he does if he did electricity damage, like it was like Pokemon. That would make more sense. Where like this one's strong to this one, strong to that one, you know. But it's not. For some reason. Also, it does just swap them, right? I thought I sworn I got the better ones. Yeah, huge elementals. That's weird that it lets you keep the small elementals, but also keep the huge elementals, but not the large ones. Like, why would I ever turn the small one versus the large one? Like, as a druid, I guess, like, you know, if this were more like, for example, the game I have not yet played yet, but I've seen a decent chunk of, the Baldur's Gate game, where you can turn like smaller animals and stuff, because that one's you know, yeah, like small elementals are basically trash. Like for me, the druid transforming ability is essentially useless. I mean, the shambling mound's kind of neat. I like it. It's just fun to turn into a shambling mound, because like it can root into a place and it possibly does the poison damage, which is good starting off, but poison damage is nowhere near as effective on enemies as it is on players, because, you know, I'm not going to die and hope he dies after. He can die and I can die after the poison. 3 palm-sized pressure plates were installed in the heavy locked room. Heavy locked door. Installed by... I can't read. Installed by the heavy locked door. It was the door installed them in here. One was covered in ice crystals, one by tiny sparks running across it, and the last by smoke rising from it. The description above reads, Trial by Pain. We choose one of our companions who decided to... His weight shattered beneath the blow, and the hurricane force wind blew out the niche, throwing a myriad sharp ice crystals along with it. The wind was so strong, in fact, that Amari fell flat on her back, bleeding from numerous tiny wounds. Nevertheless, the ice crystal that was surrounded the niche melted. Dealt the first plate. Only 2 more. It's just a punch. Sometimes brute force really is the best option, and Mary struck the second place as hard as she could. Sparks flew through the air, and stone fragments fell on the floor. Perhaps created the trial was desperate courage was to be rewarded. Perhaps we just got lucky. 2 plates down. 1 to go. Just punch the 3rd plate. Like the breath of a dragon, mighty flame a jet of flame shot out of the niche. It was definitely too hot for Mary, who fell to the floor, rolling, attempting to extinguish her flaming clothes. There it was, the last plate. We passed the trial of pain. I mean, it's called the trial of pain, not the trial of, like, you know, friendly fun times. Yeah? Strumpet? Sorry for what? What? Don't know why I'm like this. Blood and soot. Yeah, you just gotta punch it's the trial of pain. I it's kind of like self-explanatory, right? Like you hit the door. Ooh, let's not go that way.
What I
And
must.
then our leader charged
And then we have to
forward.
fight him.
Hey, wait for me.
Oh, there's more of I was really hoping he'd die. I guess the levels on the cat don't technically count, so. I just find level drain such an annoying thing.
Don't hold back!
Do not falter.
Serves you right.
Bring it!
Like anything that affects long term is just kind of annoying. Because the enemy doesn't care. Like, don't be wrong, poison can be good. Cool. Cool. Yeah! That's a good turn. High quality turn right there. Wow. Fire rock?
This is going to hurt.
I wish we were still in my land, so I would, you know, not be affected by the poison.
This will hurt!
Onwards!
Oh, that did nothing.
You deserved it. I'm writing you out of our story.
Tear them apart!
What a waste.
Cool.
Burn.
You should have run!
Beautiful.
Stay behind me. Huh.
Any last wishes?
Oh, come on.
They go down!
Become as dust.
Thank you, Harem. Thank you, Harem. I'd rather take the extra damage from this guy than the more negative levels.
Lost.
Flames take you.
Harem just happy to take a nap. Sure. Some more fetishes. The fetish pile. It's like Pokemon cards, except for, you know, it just says fetishes on them. it's infinitely worse.
I'm still here.
Patrizio Turinos!
Just did nothing. Essentially, was pretty crappy. But what am I gonna do? I wish I could, like, pray for the reason of feeding my pet potions. I wish I could just open that menu on it.
I'm there.
Little spider. Little spider. Star knives. I guess the term throwing star was taken. I mean, I get that, but at the same rate, like, I'm a druid. In theory, right, again, don't really know Pathfinder rules, maybe that's not a thing, but talking to animals should be an option. Not to mention I can... Okay. This is actually really easy to solve, because I am willing to waste spells. Hurry up. That didn't help. Right on the next trap.
You see that?
That turns on the trap, not off. No, I mean, of course you don't. Like, I could use the ability on the potion, so like, if I really was desperate, I could go like this and just, you know.
We should move.
You know, but then I gotta feed him one potion at a time. I gotta put it on my... I gotta put it on my belt. I gotta, you know... Uh-huh. Where's the door? Where am I supposed to be going here? Yeah, so like if it's the way of like essentially feeding potions to other people. So like anybody can give somebody else a potion. But because I can't open the animal's inventory, I can't just like have it use. Is that like, do I have to do them in tandem or something? I'm confused. This is fun. Whatever this is fun.
I'm off.
Okay. Well, I managed to avoid damage.
I'm there.
For the most part. One of the... Oh god, what spells into. Could use that wyvern that I never fucking used.
I thought you'd never ask.
I'd rather take the physical damage than the level damage. See if we can just
To victory!
kill the ghosts outright. I also kind of wish, like, surprise rounds are kind of garbage, because, like, all I can do is one action. Amari just does not care. Who knows why?
This is going to hurt.
Just didn't use a reaction there for no reason. Okay. My back is killing me. From all this carrying. I should actually check how many turns of... 20 is fine. I feel like I need to go to the bathroom.
Applause, please.
Thank you, and thank you. We always need money because I'm always just underwater. Just my entire economy is just based on me adventuring. I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. Just about 5 seconds. Right, just run across the hallway and piss. Hopefully the toilet. Be right back. Ooh, super nice. Aha! Okay. Jeez, put my headphone back on. So I can hear the game, in theory. Okay. Probably should quick save again. I like quick saving. I just like it, you know? It keeps me alive. Because nothing can ever go wrong if I have a quick save. Just, you know. It's a cup of water and I don't want to put it next to my computer. For obvious reasons. Because all the ice melted. I get the feeling that this is probably the way to go. Okay. Why can she not take that shot? It's still a surprise round, question mark? Why is it still a surprise round?
Serves you right.
Game? Where's that ghost? The ghost? Jeez, Scoob!
Onwards!
Don't hold back.
Just have her move up. Why did his first shot do two of them? Really? Fine.
Flames take you.
It's just... just that. I'm sorry. I really want to play a Scooby-Doo D&D campaign now. Where, like, at the end of each adventure, right, it's just explained how the townspeople are trying to fucking pull one over on the king for some reason. Custom. Just... You know. But, like, every, like, fifth adventure, right, there is actually a ghost or something. Right, because ghosts exist in D&D, right? So, like, you know, might as well have a couple be actually ghosts. I just like the idea that, you know, the majority of things adventures get called out to like, solve are just, you know,
Taste
townspeople
my
who
beauty.
don't want to give up their wheat this year. Or, like, you know, why? Barbara took my necklace, so I was trying to haunt her to get her to give it back.
Wishes.
It's an old family heirloom necklace, and she won it from me in a bet. But I wanted it back because I didn't want to give it away, but I had nothing else to bet. So I haunted her bakery. Just, but then, like, you know, the final boss is like a vampire, an actual vampire who's been, like, selling ghost costumes to everybody. Like, where's everybody getting these very, very realistic ghost costumes? And it's just the vampire who's selling
I
them.
do what I must.
And you are horribly unprepared to fight a vampire. Fuck, man. Because, like, D&D characters become gods, right? So I just imagine, right? Your level, like, 20 party. Just, your level 20 party wanders into a village who thinks they're being haunted, and you just blast the ever-living shit out of some poor fucking farmer who was just trying to make a quick buck because kids like, he was trying to scare the kids because they kept running in his wheat or something, and you just blow him to high hell. Like, you nuke his farm off the map to get rid of the ghosts. Yeah, he's just selling them like he's just like a shady vampire who deals with ghost costumes. Because no, he doesn't want everybody knowing that he's just like, he's like a nerdy vampire. You don't have to fight him. You just have to, like, dude, stop. He's like, okay. Man, for a temple that Armag went through not too long ago, there sure are a lot of monsters still here. Ah, he killed it.
This is where I step in.
Nah, the Spectre's too far to hit us, so we'll just launch a rocket this one. Oh yeah, no, like, you know.
You son of a...
He's just like, he's like a vampire who doesn't want to hurt anybody. Right? But like, you know, nobody fucking listens to him. Because of course, you know, who's gonna trust a vampire saying he doesn't want to suck your blood? You know? Like, if I know one thing about vampires, what's happening? I click on charge, right? I click the charge button. I click on the wolf, and it tells me I have to walk. Okay. Walking it is, then. Oh. Is that actually... that? I thought it just had summoning sickness. That's why you couldn't... Why did it just run the museum? I get the feeling that Khalees is not gonna get her shot off or whatever. Canera. Khalees is the other one. I just hit the wrong button. That's kind of silly. That it's just not summoned yet. Okay. I figured summoning just like, you know, when you summon something in, it had to like join the initiative next round. So that's why, you know, the summon never does anything till the start of the next round, but that makes sense, I guess. I haven't really done much with summoning, so. Ironically, because I have summon. Thank you, music. Thank you. Thank you, music. That's a ghost. I can't, ooh, a sky metal cogwheel. What is sky metal? Okay, the only time I tried summoning was during that one flower fight, and well, we all know how that went. We do that fight like 3 times. The summons were not very helpful. Oh, cool, there's an iron golem somewhere in here. Oh, he's right there. Hello, Steve.
I'm there.
I guess,
To the dust you will go.
discharge the 2 health cat in. I'm just gonna show if I can just do a rest. I'm not entirely against the idea. I know polymorph won't work, right?
Strike.
Fear, compulsion, poison, charm, stun, death, boost, quick, drain, spell immunity. I imagine to be able to pass a fortitude test though.
You deserved it.
That there's sky metal silver. You're just taking, it's like the hopes and dreams of the people, and you're just calling it sky metal. Nice shot, man. I probably shouldn't be grouping up so much,
Don't hold back.
but I'm nothing if not, you know, stupid enough to not learn a lesson ever.
Stay behind me.
If I cast Dispel magic on an iron golem, would that just turn it off?
Your life ebbs low.
Taste my fury.
Hit it. That completely hit it.
This will hurt.
This is
I
what
feel like from a purely game statistic standpoint, if I were a DM, I'd let it happen. Like, if you waste... It'd be like a high DC for it, right? Because it'd definitely be like one of those things where, like... I mean, from a purely, like, not this game, just like a D&D standpoint. Because, you know, they are constructs, and in theory, if you were to dispel a construct's magic, it would dissipate. Much like in theory, if I cast dismiss, it would, you know, banish the creature. Judging by the footsteps in the dust, they settled recently when statues that created was caked with blood. Blood for the blood god. Iron for his iron golem throne. I don't know. I think it'd be a neat thing, but again, well, no matter how much I like this game, I'm not going to say it's perfect. But then again, I could probably easily blame it on Pathfinder. Because I played D&D, but I've never played Pathfinder. Much like if I played a older Baldur's Gate game, I would imagine I'd have a little bit of an issue with it as well. There's something back there, but it is just a skeleton. Two skeletons? I can deal with two skeletons.
Do not falter.
Three skeletons. Still can do that. There were three on the screen when I said two, but you know, I can count. I have great math skills. One might say I'm the best at math. Can't, I always love how charging your teammates is an option. Like, yeah, I'd love to just, you know, deal damage to my team member. Why wouldn't I? In what world wouldn't I want to, you know, deal upwards of 20 damage to somebody I'd need alive?
What a waste.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's definitely a thing. There's a lot of, like, there are a couple bugs that I find quite annoying in this game. Like, I'm still in a fight. Why did the music stop? You know? And there's, like, sometimes, the escape key doesn't work, and you know, there's certain things. They're not, like, you know, game-breaking bugs that, you know, that's fun. Why isn't he getting disadvantage or anything? I'm standing at 3 feet in front of him. I'm not taking any reactions for some reason. Nor is the cat. What? Do they have something that like? Why can I not take reactions against them? Yeah, but they don't have that. They just have rapid shot. Unless the game's lying to me. I'm gonna die to a fucking bunch of skeletons. It's inabilities. Here we go. Point blank master. Choosing one. Okay. I should probably figure out how to get that one for either Canera or Lindsay. Probably both. You figured that would show up at the top though. Under, like, you know, things that I definitely need to know yesterday.
Stay behind me.
That was kind of garbo, like, that's nuts that that's a feat. That's nuts. Why am I like this? This nuts. Just chug some potions, I guess. Don't know why I'm so potion heavy this session. No, I just do the healing. I might even have to. I might just like. Well, it'd be preferable to have him die, and like die forever if I can, because I can do like a rest inside the dungeon and get the cat back for free, which would be nice. It just be nice, man.
We will prevail.
I could barely see them. How did they spot me?
Taste my
Fuck the ghost. Yeah, but then there's like what's it? So oh. Did I not get the 5 foot for smacking you anyway? Like, is that not one of those things where you, if you walk out of the range, you'd still be affected by the... Oh, it's another ghost. No, you can also right click. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's preferential that the cat dies at this point.
Last wishes.
Because I can do a long rest in the dungeon and just, get him back for free.
As dust.
This is going to hurt.
Just... The game showed me one ghost. I thought there was one ghost, and then there was two. And I'm going to die again.
Don't hold back.
Also, the part I don't like about Pathfinder, I'm assuming it's Pathfinder's thing, is that, wild shapes don't give you extra HP. They just change you to the other creature.
Could this happen?
Hey, at least he didn't, like, super kill me.
This is where I step in.
Yes, thank you, Lindsay. Very good job stepping in. With the 5 feet forward. And Banshee blast their asses, right? That's what I'm thinking about. No. Did I get rid of it? Am I stupid? I could have sworn, and it was in this one. That's, yeah, okay. Fuck that. Get that in there for next time. I got rid of it last time because we weren't fighting undead. And then I started fighting undead again. We were fighting a lot of undead, then we were fighting 0 undead, and now we're fighting a lot of undead again.
Do not falter.
Just punching him.
Serves you right.
Would fisticuffs with a skeleton hurt more or less? I feel like less. A, because, like, you know, no meat to... It'd probably be, like, wimpier punches.
Flames take
Also, like... The bones. I feel like the meat is half of the pain
Training.
behind a punch. Like the bones, yeah. Like when you hit the bones, that thing hurts more. But like if it's all bones, would it hurt as much? You know.
You deserve it.
All I'm saying is I think I could take a skeleton in a boxing match.
Your life ebbs low.
Also, like, you know, if you punch the skeleton, it's more likely to die, right? Because, you know, skeleton. Or not die, like, break, right? Because, you know, bones are strong, but bones are brittle. That's fine. It's actually preferential where the cat died. Poor cat. Because now, we'll take a long rest after Lindsay meanders her way over there. I guess. Well, if the skeleton can fight without its head, I don't think that, like, you know... I don't know, I'm not a necromancer, and you can't prove anything. Also, if you're resting in a dungeon, make sure to hit this. Because if you don't, you know, you're not going to do anything. Inspire competence. Eh.
You chose a path of a warrior, and now your sword is always wet with blood. What? Do you like killing?
War is no less honorable a trade than any others. It's definitely not worse than drawing or arranging
The
letters
corpse.
into lines.
Can we just eat that? I don't need the hunt, right? I can get 6 rations out of that one smiled on.
In their hands. Like me, they've chosen their own path.
I feel like I should be able to eat that. We just fucking moved his corpse over here. Oh my god. It just flopped on the ground. Yes. Thump. Oh man, that's got me better than it should have. It was not that good. Just I like how he didn't appear like a new one. It's just the same dead smiled on. Teleport him. I thought for a second like, oh, is it not gonna give me a new one?
I do what I must.
Oh man, that was on a map. Okay, we are in fact making it deeper into the dungeon, so we're doing something semi right. Just like a cooking ingredient? Just something a merchant would pay well for. Sure. Those are also cheap. They're expensive for... The campaign isn't that they were preparing for a serious battle. Ah!
I'm there.
It's almost like I did the exact same thing, except for one room over. And I missed the barbarians' rocks. Why do the barbarians always have gemstones on them? Like, what are they doing with all these gemstones? Are they just collecting rocks for fun? Look, the door. We left the door open, right? The barbarians outside just watched a random smiled on, hear the call of nature, and just wandered in. You know, he heard the call to adventure. You know, he realized he was the protagonist of his story. $3 and a plate. Why did I take the plate? I don't know. Yeah, I guess, but like, I guess maybe they use like they do like more bartering. Would be my explanation for it. Right, and what do you barter with if not like rocks, shiny rocks that are actually have some kind of technical value? I've got 2 amethysts and an obsidian. Well, I got change for that amethyst and obsidian you gave me. How about 1/4 ruby and 2 pieces of opal? Zorek, the barbarian who stands before you, is old but not decrepit. His tanned, muscular body seems to be made of bronze. His eyes have no whites, no iris, just black metal, the reflections of invisible fire dancing upon their shining surfaces. I greet you to the Temple of Gorum. I am Zorak, keeper of this tomb. If you've come this far, you certainly have potential, but the time has come to determine if you are worthy to enter the inner sanctum. to ask you questions. When I was young, as you are now, I also craved knowledge. It was only after serving our Lord in iron for some time that I realized that all world's knowledge is but smoke on the water and dust in the wind. I can indulge your curiosity, but you should know that words can bear no true wisdom. Such wisdom is only found in clashing of metal, in the roaring of fire, and the crunching of bone. Where's Armag? Same place he's been all these ages, in his burial chamber, inside the sacred sword in which Gorham placed his soul. Or were you asking the bold boy who dared to take the great chieftain's name? The one who proved his worth in an honest fight, so I let him enter. I know not what happened to him after taking the sword, but he never came back. Never expected the great chieftain's glory. I never expected the great chieftain's glory would be forgotten among mortals. Listen, then. Armag was a mighty berserker and a valiant warlord who led our tribe from one victory to another. Undefeated, he grew too proud and began bragging that even death herself was unable to lay him low. His words often offended Pharasma, so she sent her servants against him. Gorham wouldn't accept English. Accept that, and chose... I lost my spot, so... And chose to challenge the goddess of death. While Armag fought armies of monsters on earth, the two deities fought each other over his soul. And though Armag's wounds were too horrible for him to survive, Gorham wouldn't let Pharasma take him. Instead, he placed Armag's soul into a sacred sword, Offerbane, the very sword that is held in this tomb. Oh, I remember now. In the academy, we used to study a song about Armag, though... Oh. My internet went out 1 second. Is my internet still out? Question mark? Can I open up like YouTube or something? Question mark? No. No, I have died. 1 second, people who are watching this on YouTube. I need to disconnect and reconnect. See if I can. Wow, internet. Thank you, Comcast. This stream brought to you by Comcast. I guess let me unplug the... Nope, it didn't even... It says I'm still live on Twitch on my phone. It's only 10:38. Jeez Louise, it's not even that long yet. Oh, come on. Is it, like, if I try connecting my phone, is that going to tell me it's not working as well? Well, there goes me having a viewer. I think it's just not. I think Comcast just fucking died. I could try connecting to this. 1 second. I like how YouTube can open up a YouTube page that tells me I'm not connected to the internet. That's cool. That's fun. I like that. I like that a lot. I like to think about that sometimes. Okay. Well. Fuck me. Of course it happens. There's two options. I can keep recording it for all you lovely folks who have managed to stick with me this far, or I can stop. What I'm going to do is I will keep recording. Let me just quickly set. I have on my phone, I have an app which allows me to reset the box from here. So I'm just going to do that while I am going to continue playing. So let me just connect to the box, reset it, and hopefully it will be fine. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for sticking with me through these technical difficulties. Your stream will be resumed. Well, your video will be resumed in 1 moment. Assuming that Comcast itself as a company didn't explode, though arguably I'd be okay with that. I don't like Comcast. I don't like any internet service provider specifically. Like, who fucking has a favorite internet service provider? I don't think I've ever seen one that can provide quality ISP, IS internet services. I guess IS because ISP would be internet service provider. I can't even fucking, whatever. Okay. Though it wasn't so much about his prowess in battle as his prowess in bed. According to the song, Pharasma was mad at him because he... well, it's all lies, of course. I mean, probably. I'm Zorak, cleric of Gorum. I think the app's not even fucking working because of how bad the... Yeah, it says the, Sorry, just one last check. Yeah, okay. OBS was freaking out a second there. Just the whole gateway is offline, so I don't think there's anything I can do about it specifically. I'm Zorak, a cleric of Gorum and advisor of the great chieftain Armag. I stayed with him as he ascended to his glory. I saw every step on his path. I fought beside him in each of his battles. When I was slain and beside him on the bloody field in his final battle, Gorum made me Armag's guardian. My God offered me to build this tomb and keep my chieftain's peace till the day when a mighty warrior would arrive, one worthy to wield the sacred sword that holds Armag's soul. Few people have entered this tomb over the centuries, and none have exited. The boy was the first to manage to pass me. You think you could be the second? You think me? Nothing I told you was any help in battle. Maybe so, but speeches are sacred. Battles themselves. Once you start talking, I won't let you stop the story. And leave without a fight. Are you ready? Once you start talking, I won't let you stop the story and leave without a fight. But I don't think to defile your lips with ears. Don't think you defile your lips and my ears with lies. I can see your thoughts as clear as I'll see the guts if you don't speak the truth to me. Okay, I killed a Stag Lord. The Stag Lord terrorized the area. The province bestowed the title of Baron on you for his head. Yes, something to be proud of. What else can you boast? 2 fellow monster kings at once. Yes, something to be proud of. What else can you tell me? Defeated and let live. You allowed the abomination to continue defying the world with his presence. Yeah. Soft coward like you is incapable of worthy deeds. Enough talk. Want to prove yourself? Draw your weapon.
Taste my fury.
Man, he really hates that cat.
What a waste.
God, he really wasn't, not much of a threat, to be honest.
In due time.
Is that the sword? So does he come back to life now, or like... I'm just confused. Just quick save. That was actually a really easy fight. I kind of thought it'd be more difficult. Armag, the great chieftain's tomb, reeks of death. Not the ancient death of the chieftain himself, but recent death. Dismembered bodies are scattered around the room, the blood staining and pooling on the floor. You barely even recognize the remains as human. Yeah, it's just my modem. We apparently thought there's an outage in the area. Okie dokie, we'll keep streaming. We'll at least like try to finish this up. Sadly enough, not on stream, but you know, videos are where it's at, kids. That's the future. They were once members of the Tiger Lords, the barbarians who followed their leader into this tomb, only to fall by his hand. Armag himself stands in the center of the room, clenching a bloodstained sword. He breathes heavily, like a hunted animal, his eyes wild and aimless. His voice is hoarse as he shouts at the slim woman in a gray cloak, in short, abrupt phrases. The woman's yellow eyes are fearless as she watches the chieftain through the holes in the veil that covers her face.
Lies. Armag's entire life a lie. Armag is not Armag. The sword says it is Armag. The sword, it calls
Oh, look, I think the
Armag
internet's
an
back.
imposter. What now? What? What to do? Who is Armag now?
Nope. No, but I think it went again.
Hush, my boy. Calm. You really are Armag. There have been no lies. But your soul has slept in the sword for so long, it just doesn't recognize you. It will soon, though, and everything will be all right. You know you are a hero, a great chieftain, the greatest of all chieftains ever born into this world. Remember that. Hold on to it. Great deeds await you. Soon. Very soon.
Stop lying. Armag is not even Armag anymore. Was never Armag in the first place. Armag is like the 8 mothers now. No name, no tribe, no destiny.
That sword.
What's left now? What? Only
Making
revenge.
piss. Whoa!
Who will prevail? Does it matter?
Why did he summon a skeleton?
Stay behind me. Ha! Ah! They go down.
I'm grateful because I think all skeletons would get here before. Nice! That crit.
This is going to hurt.
I like this song. This is a good song.
Any last wishes?
Oh, it's just. I think it's just a Wow! Fuck me, jeez Louise. Plus 18, of course. Because why else would he have a fucking sword?
The strike is won. Burn.
Just the archers can't keep doing damage, so let's kill them off. I shouldn't walk that far ahead, eh? What else we got? Dominant person, I don't think it's gonna work out. Rainbow pattern. Oh, it's back. Nope, maybe. Jeez Louise! Enemy's dinner's coming back. It's back on TM. that's animate Discord. Thank you Discord for reminding me you have that. You just gotta restart stream, or you just pretend like, you know. I don't want to hit the reconnecting button without, you know. How does he succeed that? That's nuts. That's just nuts. Is this like a scripted fight or something? Because I don't understand how that could be anything but fucking scripted.
Bring it.
Just like, look at that fucking AC.
Flames take you.
This is where I step in.
I can't avenge me.
This is ridiculous. What is he doing? This feels like it's gonna be a reload, definitely. I mean, I guess. I've hit Armag before. I don't understand why.
Tear them apart. Taste my fury.
Serves you right.
I don't even know what to do. He's immune to Slay Living. Of course he is. Of fucking course he is.
This is going to hurt.
I should also be walking here closer. It's my own stupidity that's preventing me from taking care of that skeleton proper.
You deserved it.
Look at that damage! It's ridiculous! I guess maybe I guess I'll put more buffs on and stuff before I do it again, but that is nuts what he's doing.
Burn.
Also, why this fucking game? What did you do with that? Why did he? Okay. Game said I couldn't hit it.
Any last wishes?
Oh my god. One turn, he insta full game kills me. Like if he had hit me one more time, I would have been dead forever.
Flames take you.
Is this like I literally can't tell if this would be scripted or something.
Taste my fury.
This is where I step in.
This is going to hurt.
May I suggest another way to use this spell?
Doesn't do anything. Is he immune to it or something?
Serves you right.
Would that have been nice to know? Shouldn't be. Why is he immune to magic missile? I wonder. Boy.
Burn. Flames take you. Sister, protect me.
He didn't even let the other fucking... Jeez Louise, man. What is this battle? Welcome back, Twitch, by the way. I'm happy that you come to see me in my hour of failure. This shit's nuts, man. This shit's nuts. Okay. Before we do anything...
Always ready.
Patience.
I feel like this is such an underpowered ability. Okay.
The end draws near.
What does it do? Anarchic is not good because it would be against the law, which would not be very helpful. They're not casting like spells or anything, so I don't think this is going to be helpful. Spell magic's also not going to be amazing. Oh, is it... Hello? Oh, fuck me. Spent a lot of time doing that shit, and this is what I get. Ugh. Okay. I could try polymorphing him. I might try that. I might just try polymorphing him. That would be amazing if it worked. Okay.
The end draws near. So tired.
Use that. Use that. Use this. That and that. I don't know. I can't do any of that. Forgot. It's fine. Oh, cool. It's broken. Oh my fucking god. Where's his autosave at? I'm actually now I'm mad. Now I'm angry. Because that's kind of garbage. I assume this autosaves after my sleep, which should have said something saw it. No, because that would be before the fight with... Great. Okay. Fuck me, man. Jeez Louise. Gotta do it all over again. I think it's just that one guy's fight. I don't... Did talking with him reveal anything important that I might need to do specifically for... Okay, the game's just broken. Main menu? Should be an amazing way to end the game. You know. What a fucking cliffhanger, eh? One of those bugs. This is actually the first time I've ever seen this bug, so I'm not even sure this is going to fix it. That's how generally upsetting this is. Because I've literally never seen this bug before, so... That is not where my quick save was, is it? Thank you. I'd like the quick save specifically, if you could, game, not the autosave, because the quick save was after the autosave. And I would like that instead, please. Thank you.
It's time to act.
Command me.
What's your
Yes, I'm still.
sword? Tied up.
Patience.
You know what? Right. I wonder if I could put all these effects on. Because it looks like some of them aren't even taking place proper. Like, they didn't get enlarged. So, what was up with that? And I'm really upset that this isn't working, so... I guess the next step would be to relaunch the game. Man, tonight's been a just a litany of issues, hasn't it? Okay. It's an exasperated sigh. That's really what I was going for there. Let me know how did that sound like an exasperated sigh to you guys? That was on par? This game takes kind of a little chunk of time to launch, sadly enough. Especially because it doesn't want to launch right now for some reason. Because it's probably trying to upload its cloud information. This is the only computer I play it on, so really not necessary. Game, like in the slightest. Okay. No, there it goes. Okay. I was going to say, at this point, I might just end it and just, well, I might just end it. I'm going to end it and restart my computer and then cry myself to sleep. Well, turn off my computer and then cry myself to sleep. Then the restart will come tomorrow, I guess, because, well, yeah, tomorrow. It's not so o'clock yet. The problem is, right, I just sort of pick something else off my list. I mean, there's so much shit in my Steam inventory that I need to be playing. Well, need to is a very strong word that I would like to play, in theory. In practice, you know, I'm always kind of wondering how good it is going to be for a stream. Mainly because, like, am I going to enjoy it? Is it going to be, like, decent content to put on YouTube and whatnot? That's, by the way, that definitely takes second to the first of... Like, I'd rather have it fun for me and be slightly bad for YouTube. Because, like, at the very least, if I'm having fun, I know it's going to be better than me not having fun playing something. Like, what is sitting through something and having a very bad time? I can't imagine anybody... Well, I guess what's the name? What is an angry video game nerd? Well, none of those bonuses that I was going to cast on me, but you know.
Quick. Taste my fury.
Fucker. Why can't I charge him? You gotta be kidding me. You have to be fucking kidding me. He didn't die. One hit away.
This will hurt.
Let us strike as one.
Tear them apart.
Beautiful.
Serves you right.
She was still on the floor. Then of course she was still on the
Out
floor.
of our story.
When he was essentially dead anyway.
Sister, protect me.
Cool. So glad that I have Canary now. Hey, could you do me a favor and just turn into a dog, please? How much was his, I could try again. I mean, it's about as useful as anything, literally anything else, so. Why would you double gather power and not just use a sword? Don't fucking gather power, just hit him.
Taste my fury.
Why aren't you hitting him, you dumb broad?
Do not falter. Ah!
They go down.
Oh shit.
You deserved it.
Failed you, sister.
Hey, could you turn into a dog? Damn it! Damn it! Fuck. I mean, it was worth an attempt. It would have just, you know, made this fight literally over. I guess realistically, it's always worth the attempts, right?
Onwards!
Jimmy didn't trip. Are we all protection from chaos? Or are we with the woman who's dead? Just trying to think of what I can do specifically to help us against him.
Any last wishes.
He just fucking keeps hitting me. He just keeps fucking hitting me. Like, chill axe, my dude.
Stay behind me.
Problem is, I don't understand why the healing living.
This is where I step in.
Kind of a bit late, but better late than never.
Let us strike as one.
I still got it.
Serves you right. Strike worth a legend.
I can't keep this up much
If he didn't have so many hits, it wouldn't be as bad.
You should have run!
Of course.
Mere flesh wound.
Do not falter. Ha!
You deserved it.
Oh boy.
Any last wishes?
How do you miss? What is he, He's immune to death! How do I kill him? The exhausted barbarian. No. Maybe. I don't know. I like steak, but the problem is, like, I've been so turned off fucking steak because my dad fucking just cooks it so poorly. Ugh, man. He just cooks it with old pepper, and I can't fucking stand it. The exhausted barbarian falls to one knee, the blood seeping from his wounds, falling to stain the floor. He doesn't look at you. His gaze wanders around the room until it stops on the bodies of his tribesmen.
Be merciful to the enemy, even as cruel as this savage. Stop his suffering, here and now.
Great difficulty, the barbarian regains his feet. His bloodshot eyes dart around nervously, studying you from head to toe.
The 8 mothers fed Armagh.
Dude, I like medium.
Taught him
It's fine.
everything he knows. Since he was born, Armagh knew no other family and no other tribe. They told Armagh of his great past and his even greater future.
Man, that fucking wind noise just sounds like somebody's making wind noises.
Was a lie. Armagh was just their trained dog. He jumped when told, growled, tore their enemies to pieces. He had no idea for what or why he was fighting. One more thing. Once, Armag heard them talk about another sister. The one they all served. When he asked, they lied. Said there was no ninth sister. That Armag had misheard them. He should have understood then that they weren't to be trusted. Those who lie once are not to be believed twice.
Yeah, fuck him. And deal the final blow.
The grave of the first Armag will accept the body of the second. I see a special dispensation in this. They were both devoured by anger, but now both are dust and peace.
Chieftain of the Tiger Lord silently falls to the floor beside the bodies of his tribesmen, joining the corpses of those he'd slain. Ooh, +4. Cloak resistance +4. Amulet.
Sister, protect me.
Jeez Louise, man. That fight was at 6 fucking attacks, man. And they all did like 40 each. Ugh. Not never again. Ooh. How about just steak? No ass for me. I'm an ass-free diet. Thank you. Nice. One. So, sister to you. +3. I think everybody's got electro armor +3 at this point. Everybody but the people at home. You've got giant strength +6, which I think I prefer over the physical might of 4. I'm sorry. Wouldn't kosher be fine if I just had my ass blessed by the priest? Secret Sword of Gorm, used in prison soul of Armag, one of the greatest in history, is blessing the god of war, yes, but anyone who would take in their hands must remain vigilant. Faint of heart, the blessing can easily become a curse. Soul of Bane can manipulate reality around its wielder, allowing them to cast a small assortment of spells from transmutation schools. Each round in combat, the wielder of Overbane risks falling under its influence and losing control of their actions. I'll begin attacking close to target. It seems cool, but at the same rate, like...
Keep your hands off my sword!
mine. You cannot have it.
I don't know. Maybe we'd use it. I'm gonna leave it in the bag for now. It seems like a very good sword, but the problem is, you know, it needs anything. I like how the wind's still going. That's like how that skeleton decided he didn't want to fucking fight us, which, you know, honestly thankful. But he didn't, you know. It's hard enough without the skeleton. Creature +3. Some shitty armor, a couple of things. Instead of peace and calm tension and anxiety prevail in this tomb, you can sense that this place wasn't meant for the great Armag eternal rest, but rather just a nap while he waited in new battles.
In due time.
Make sure there are no fake walls or anything around here.
I'm there.
Oh, the stone skin.
Who will prevail?
Where's that fucking wolf in here? Wow.
This is where I step in.
Why is there just a random wolf in here? Came across rising place. This is the entrance, right? What's at the other door then? This is probably, I could probably go around, up and around, but I don't know why that wolf wasn't there the first time. We definitely walked past that area. It's really weird. It's just a wolf inside the tomb. He was actually part of the barbarian party, but he got there too late, you know. It's not a tomb exit. Many Tiger Lords, tribesmen have gathered here. They're arguing and bickering at the discussion so heated that some particular participants have begun punching their opponents or drawing weapons, while more level heads work to calm them down. Dugath is here too. Notice. Oh wait, he didn't say this. Noticing you, he stops speaking and gives you a warm smile. As you step forward, the crowd surrounds you. The Tiger Lords bombard you with questions about the fate of their despondent chief. The words spur a new wave of controversy. Some barbarians cheer, others defend their hero. Gareth appeared, pushes his way to you through the crowd of arguing barbarians. Who are they? Our elders, clerics, bards, and strongest fighters have gathered here. Everyone important enough to have a voice in the matters of our tribe. And as you can hear, they're more than happy to continue using those voices. With the fate of our tribe at stake, I only pray the great Gorham holds its hand and allows us to resolve without bloodshed. Governing tribal council of sorts. Once word spreads about the location of Armag's tomb, elders and other influential tribesmen hurried to come here. Armag's actions have split the tribe in two. Some call him a hero, while others consider him a criminal. Armag's death failed to mend the wounds his life inflicted on the tribe. Contrary to quite the contrary, in fact. A chaos and a rift. How else could this story end? Armag may not have been the best chief, but in trying to overthrow him, you only kindled the flames of a feud. Those who goose Armag for sending his tribesmen to senseless deaths also won't tolerate those who praise him as a great chieftain. Your army forced us to retreat. You defeated our chieftain in an honest fight. What's more, you've achieved what no one before you could. You delved into Armag's tomb and proved yourself worthy to enter the resting chamber. And, if that weren't enough, the land where the tomb is located is yours, or soon to be yours. Everything hinges upon your decision. These people bring only chaos and death. The best solution was to send them back home, and never let them look upon the borders of this land again. Yeah, swear, Fieldy. This time there's no nailing, no bickering. After a short, intense debate, one of the elders addresses you. We gratefully accept your offer. With your permission, we'll settle here, keeping the peace of Armag's tomb, as well as the peace of our borders. There's one more issue we wish to discuss. Who will lead the Numerian Tiger Lords? While it may no longer be your concern, those who make their homes in your lands will need a leader, and this person will need to be directed by the tribe, but will also hold your trust. If you nominate an appropriate candidate, he'll heed your decision. Court's fine. Suggestion opens a new wave of debates, but everyone soon calms down. No one can propose a better candidate for leader. Reluctantly, the Tiger Lords agree with you. The young man steps forward. Brothers and sisters, your grace, thank you. I won't fail you. Your hands listen to Gortz attentively, but with little enthusiasm. As he finishes his speech, it's time for farewells. Some Tiger Lords remain near the tomb with the new leader, while the rest begin their journey back to Numeria. Young cleric shakes your hand. I thank you for giving us shelter. Our tribe will roam this area. If enemies come, have no doubt, we'll stop them. After the new chieftain finishes his speech, twice born, twice beaten, nice achievement name, the time comes for farewells. Some barbarians exchange hugs and shake their tribesmen's hands with teary eyes, while others simply clench their fists and spit on the ground, muttering curses. Finally, those who decide to return to Numeria leave your lands, and the rest surround their leader. I think we got everything we wanted out of this, so not gonna bother trying to sort through that nonsense. Don't know why the Little Mermaid's in my head. Up where they battle, up where they punch, up where they rip each other's throats out. That's where I want to fucking be. Part of your barony. I wanna be where the barbarians are. Watch them tear their throats out. What is that Billy called? Oh yeah, it's rage. Why is this so fucking hard? Like, what? I've got so many problems with the parry. Jeez Louise.
Why don't we set up camp?
That's Skyrim's my head. Tovakin, Seravin, da Skyrim. I don't think I'd be willing to play it anytime soon, but Skyrim's a good game. Played it recently. Oh, played it before on stream. And I'm not the kind of guy to play a game 10 times to BH. Don't need it. Don't need this fucking ice knife. I think I put away all of Mari's swords. I feel like I did. I'll keep this one, but I think everything else is just gotta go. Keep the breastplate, get rid of the full plate, make an offer, do that. I'll keep the +3 because I think I need it still. +2 wisdom is fine to sell. Where does that fall? You sell? No. I just want to buy. Oh! 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, take a bag of holding. Help us carry more armor back. If I just hit the R key, it should just teleport me in the room so I can skip the thing. Oh, is it not gonna... I kind of expected it just to throw me into a coronation. I don't know what's gonna kick off, but let's try it, man. What's gonna happen?
Your Grace, I just realized that I won't be calling you that much longer. I just wanted to tell you that everything is ready for the celebration. Your guests have arrived, the capital is fully decorated for the festivities, and the people can't wait for you to make your entrance.
Okay.
Alright then. Now we can definitely start celebrating. It's just so incredible.
He just acid in my face.
I'm so excited. A new kingdom is about to appear. Right here, before my very eyes. It's long overdue if you ask me. My book of our adventures is desperately lacking in episodes where the heroes are properly rewarded.
Shush, girl, stop babbling, would you? You've been hammering our ears for long enough. It's time to let others speak.
Fucking John, what have you done?
Well, I didn't expect to live long enough to witness this. The stolen lands have finally gained a proper king. Now, after the other monarchs have recognized you, no one will challenge your right to the throne. May Orastil guard your kingdom. Rule wisely. Don't be too harsh to your people without reason. And remain on friendly terms with your neighbors. That won't work with all of them, unfortunately. May demons take the cursed Iravetti. But if someone offers you a hand, don't reject it. All right, that's enough idle talk. I see Lindsay here is getting antsy.
That's it. The ceremony is prepared. I'll wait for you outside. Brace yourself and emerge in full splendor. The coronation will commence as soon as you arrive at the square.
Hey, guard. I don't think there's anything to do in this room other than just walk outside. It's kind of silly that they gave me the option of not doing that. Just, just stay inside all day. I don't want to. I don't want to get coronated. I changed my mind. I want to be super king, not just regular king. So you gotta set up everything differently. Change all the banners. I wonder if it would have called me queen if I did the other one.
Baron, what took you so long? Everybody has been waiting for you. Hurry up!
This guy's screaming at during our fucking.
I've searched all the books, but I couldn't find anything that resembled a coronation protocol for the Stolen Lands. So, I took the liberty of penning the program myself. Don't worry, I did the very best I could. Citizens of the kingdom, ladies and gentlemen, it is with great excitement and indescribable awe that I, Lindsay, official chronicler of the hero who stands beside me, hereby declare the beginning of a sacred ceremony, the coronation of the first legitimate ruler in the history of the Stolen Lands.
He's fucking
By the power
starting a
of the
fight and the
descendants of
coronation.
other royal houses who recognize him as their equal, and according to the will of the people who accepted him, he now ascends
He
the
just
throne, which
leaves!
has been waiting empty for so long, for such a worthy ruler. My fellow citizens, I hereby introduce your king and your undisputed leader. Now he stands before you, ready to accept your will. Everyone who has gathered here, are you ready to swear fealty to your new ruler?
Start the fight again.
Erastil, save the king! Hail to the king!
We pledge our loyalty.
Long live the king!
Yeah, sure. How much longer are you gonna wag your tongues? It's time we start feasting in the chieftain's name.
So it is decided. And now, it's your turn, your highness. Into your hands we commend our lives, and humbly request you address the fate that awaits for us under your rule. Please now answer. How do you intend to
Slavery.
rule this land and its people? With benevolence and care for those who suffer, or with strength and severity for the unworthy?
I will destroy the unworthy, but as for those who are suffering, let them solve their own
Will you
problems.
honor the old ways and traditions, which spread through these lands long before your time? And will you abide its laws, which all accept? And finally, what will be the motto under which you shall rule? Proclaim it now for us to witness, and we shall etch this solemn
God,
moment
this.
into our
I
hearts.
think, you know.
Well now. Esteemed gentlemen, fair ladies, the ceremony is complete.
Still having the
And
fight
now,
over there.
the
Who's this guy
long-awaited
walking on the
event
fucking
arrives.
platform? Ah!
Let us bow together and witness this solemn moment. The crown.
Oh my god. Maybe remove the NPCs who are randomly walking around during this. There's a guy clapping with a torch in hand. That seems dangerous.
Your Highness, according to tradition, we need a speech. Ladies and gentlemen, His Highness wishes to give a speech.
You little bitch. This day forth, I am your sovereign and your master. My word is law. Seeing every word fill the crowd with heavy tones, so terrifying the power of your voice. People gathered and Squire looked frightened by the picture you describe. When that they are afraid to move, lest they incur your wrath. Now on. Your state, the state is your father and your God. Serve the law and it will protect you. Reject the law and your life will be smoke in the wind. You will... Oh my god, they're getting on their fucking knees? You elbow their way through the crowd, trying to escape the fear.
My goodness, Your Highness. I always knew you were a man of many talents. But your
She's just fucking... Just... That is terrifying to say. Like, am I starting a communist... Am I Stalin?
Hail to the king!
It was arson.
Let His Highness's name be praised throughout the century.
Words of the true ruler, not some sweet crowd-pleasing lies.
Knew he would make a good king. Now I am not ashamed to keep him in my
The
hero
fucking
party.
knock-knocks here.
Listen to me. By His Highness's declaration, the celebration has begun. We've heard enough speeches. Now let us enjoy the feast and raise a toast to the health of our king.
Is that the guy who fucking...
This was a true triumph. Forget some simple barony.
Who's that guy?
Wore the crown of a monarch, The time had come for royal feats and equally royal dangers.
Who's that guy? That's not me. I'm not some human man with a fucking Farquaad haircut.
I'm off.
Fucking hell. I think we're gonna call it here. So to set the video to upload. What better way to end it than my terrifying speech to become king? You serve only the kingdom now. Obey my law or be cut down like wheat. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Bye. Strawberry, that's you, boy.